What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some more news concerning Canelo Alvarez. Get this news via Michael Benson. David Benavidez's promoter, Samson Lukowitz, right, has declared that they have been told Canelo Alvarez does not intend to fight Benavidez in 2024. Canelo's legacy will be stained because he did not fight the best at this time, which is Benavidez. I think the children, maybe the grandchildren on the way, will ask him, why didn't you fight Benavidez? He says he wants the best fights, but that's the best fight. At ProBox_TV and let me counterpunch. Like I told you guys earlier about Canelo, okay? Canelo pretty much, when he says the best fights, he means the best fights for him. He doesn't mean the biggest fights or the most competitive fights. He means the best fights for him. And like I also told you guys, Canelo should want, or he should be, he should be stripped of those belts. I mean, if he was just a regular fighter at 168, that would be one thing. But he is the fighter of fighters because he's the champion of champions in that weight class because he has every single one of those belts. If you have every belt in a division, don't you find it odd that no one's making you do what you should do? Everyone should be coming for you. That's why Usyk fights all the mandatories, like Joshua fought on the mandatories, like all the other fighters supposed to fight their mandatories, but they're only single champions. But the undisputed champion, okay? The undisputed champion should have to fight every mandatory that they have to man in the division because he has every major sanctioning body belt he holds. So if he holds all these belts should hold him accountable. And see, the problem with that is the WBC for David Benavidez, which was the WBC champion once upon a time, that should be enough. Like, look, let me whoop the guy that was the champion. Let me be here. Let me come here and conquer. And first of all, I'm going to show that I'm a better champion than David Benavidez was. Obviously, because for one, I'm making weight. For two, I'm not doing coke. For three, I'm more dedicated and I'm a star and I'm going to show that guy, and he's never been defeated. I'm going to take his O away from him too. That's the mindset that Canelo should have, but he doesn't. Canelo has the mindset of this. I fought enough people. I fought legends, all-time greats, smart fighters, tricky fighters, clever fighters. I fought them all, almost all, and now I just want to sit around on my ass and look like, hey, I did it all. But that's not the truth. The truth is, Canelo Alvarez, if he's fading, if he's slipping, he needs to get the hell out of it. He needs to get the hell out of Dodge, retire, and do exhibitions. That's what he should do. But if he's better than that, obviously you're not too much better than that because you're picking fights. You're doing exactly what the guy that beat you did, okay, after that career. And he picked Canelo Alvarez because he knew he could beat him. Even though he was 36, the same age as Terrence Crawford is right now, okay? Let that sink in. I don't think Canelo wants to fight another aged, seasoned Hall of Fame, All-American great, or all-time great, should I say. This is not football. So, yeah, I think Canelo wants to play it safe. I don't think he intends on losing another fight. He does not intend to fight David Benavidez. David Benavidez is American. He's not fighting Terrence Crawford. So you can scratch those names off. You know what this means? This means that Canelo Alvarez, by default, though, okay, if he's not fighting these people, regardless if you're a Terrence Crawford fanboy or you're a David Benavidez anti-Canelo fanboy, what's going to happen? Canelo, his stock should drop. His stock should drop because he's not giving us what we want to see. It's been a long time since he got all those belts, people. That's been like 4 years, well, 3 years ago. The ass end of 2021, He beat Caleb Plant. Okay. He did a lot in 2021. And then a lot of people didn't see Canelo losing until he did. And when he did, you could obviously see, okay, maybe he got old overnight, or maybe he just got in there with an absolute beast that was bigger than him. Whichever the case was, I think that fight made Canelo think, whoa, I don't like the way, and I don't like that losing taste in my mouth. So I'm going to go back to 168 where it's safe, where I can play God there and stay there. But if he doesn't fight the best people there, he's going to lose clout and money because he's already given away the fights in Mexico. How do you think before long it's going to take him to really fall from grace and people just stop really talking about him? He's going to be looked at as a franchise champion guy. Nobody will care. And I think in what will happen, IBF, the sticklers they are, they're going to strip him first. After that, then probably the WBA. Then the WBO will follow. Then the WBC, Mr. Mauricio, will try to stick around. Okay, but that really won't hold weight because a lot of people are now starting to wake up and understand that Mauricio, with his WBC sanctioning body title, is full of shit. Their organization is full of shit. It's corrupted. We be crooks, we be corrupted, we be cunts. It doesn't mean World Boxing Council, anything else but that. So, he will be stripped eventually if he doesn't fight the guys that are there. Okay? Because there's always way, if you're an undisputed champion, there's always another way to fight an undisputed champion. And if he doesn't want to fight, strip his ass so he won't sit there with all these belts holding up the division. Okay? Because everybody in their mom and dad and cousin and uncle wanted to sit there and fight Canelo, which they should be fighting each other. Okay? But Canelo, for me, thinking, oh, well, he's done enough to fight whoever he wants. I don't believe in that, any of that. I think if you're not fit enough, if you're not in your prime enough, or you're not courageous or talented enough to fight the best guys there, you need either to pass the torch like a lot of people did, which he's not willing to do, obviously, or you get the hell out of Dodge. Fight or flight. That's what you need to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. But Canelo Alverez, him sitting there talking about what he wants to do, this prima donna shit, it gets old. Because we're sick of the Floyd Mayweather era. We don't need Floyd Mayweather. I'm sorry. We don't need Floyd Money Mayweather wannabes. He's created enough of them. Think about what Floyd has done. Floyd beat Cotto, Floyd beat Canelo, and they both act like a bunch of divas really after that. They act like their shit didn't stink. They didn't want to fight the best fights. Cotto ducked Triple G, Canelo ducked Triple G, and a lot of other fighters. They did that because Floyd pretty much, hey, if Floyd's going to do it, so can we. And Canelo's going on with the legacy. Bars. So that's what it is. You guys tell me what you think of Michael Benson's word or statement on Canelo Alvarez refusing to fight David Benavidez at 168. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.